Good morning and welcome to Heart of the Matter Farm. I'm Lacey. Just wanted to give you an update of what has been going on over the weekend and kind of what my week is going to be like this week. So stay tuned. Alrighty, so over the weekend we splitted wood, a whole bunch of wood that was in the middle of our driveway. We just did it in slabs. We got to split more of it into smaller pieces. Saturday was open day here for us for archery for deer season here in PA. So that was quite an interesting day. My husband was out early in the morning. Didn't see anything. I went out about lunchtime, scared too. Then I was only out there for a short bit because I had to come back in and help him with wood. Then went back out about an hour and a half, 2 hours later. Scared 3 out. Kind of stared down the one. I just didn't know if she was close enough or not for me to shoot. So that's why I didn't shoot. And stayed out there for a while. Nothing came back. I stayed out there for an hour or 2 hours. Didn't see anything else. And where I saw the total of 5 deer, the 2 before and then the 3, was all in the same spot by the creek. There's acorns falling like crazy there. So that's why they were there, because they're eating the acorns, and why not? You're close to the water. So if you get thirsty, you can just take a drink, eat some acorns. So it's a perfect spot for the deer. So I let my husband know that. And we were splitting some more wood. He goes, I'm going to try to split this last one, and if it doesn't, then I'm going to go out. I'm like, sounds good to me. So couldn't get it split, and he goes, that's it, I'm taking a break. So he took the bow, which it's my crossbow he got me 2 months ago. It was an early birthday present, and I told him, I said, take that. And once you get one with the crossbow, then you can take the recurve out and have fun with the recurve and see if you can get any with the recurve. And he's like, okay, that sounds good. He goes out there, I would say 5:30, 6 o'clock-ish, somewhere around there. And if it wasn't for me telling him where I saw the 5 deer at the same spot, he would never have sat down in the spot he did. He did his little walk around. Then he came back and sat down at this one spot, and he didn't see anything for a while, and he was like, oh, I'll give it 5 more minutes. So he was sitting there, and he was looking around again, and he happened to spot 2 deer down by the creek in the same area where I seen the 5 before. And so he was looking through the trees, trying to find the right spot. He only had probably that much of an area with no branches, no trees, no brush, nothing in the way to be able to shoot through. And so he shot. He thought he missed it because they both ran off. And so he texted me. He goes, I shot one. He goes, I'm going to go see if I can find the arrow at least. He goes, I don't think I got her. I'm like, okay, well, do you want help? So we went down to help him look for the arrow. By the time we got down there, he found the arrow, and it was covered in blood. So he hit it, and it went right through it. So trying to figure out which direction it went was the hardest part, because he thought it went one way. And so we looked and didn't see that. So I was like, oh, I'm going to head back to the house. And he's like, okay, not a problem. And so the kids end up, they were scared of the dark, so that's why they came back to the house. And so I was coming back to check on them. Well, they went over to the neighbors, which I'm fine with. I'm glad they were smart enough to go over there. And so they were hanging out with the neighbors. So I thought, well, before I head into the house, I'm going to see if there's any blood where he shot. So I go over there, didn't see anything. I'm like, well, maybe she was up for, I couldn't remember where he said he shot her. I kind of knew the area. So I'm walking along this one trail. I happened to look down and there was blood. I texted my husband, I found blood. So he, I keep following the trail. And this deer did not follow a path that you would think an injured or a deer being shot would take. She took the weirdest ways. There was 2 paths. She could have gone straight up or up and kind of a little bit trickier of turning, and that's the one she took. And so by the time I got out to another field, that's when my husband showed up, and we followed the blood trail and like that there, and we could tell she lay down beside a fence. It was about a 4-foot fence. Well, needless to say, the deer jumped over that fence. And like that there. And what we figured out towards the end, we were pushing her. She would lay down. And then we would spook her. She would get up and move. We did find her in the woods. And then we spooked her again. And she ran out. And we ended up being 2 houses down from our place. And so we found her out at the edge of the woods by the neighbors. It was a doe. And so he got his first time archery hunting and first time getting a deer on opening day of any hunting season. So he was pretty happy about that. So now we got some more venison in our freezer. I went out this morning, didn't see anything. I'll probably go out this afternoon. Hopefully hubby can get off work early enough that I can go out later, about the time that I seen them on Saturday. So yeah, so that was that. So this week it's going to be, once the kids are on the school bus, I'm going to be out in the woods see if there's any movement, and splitting wood. So that's pretty much all what we're going to be doing this week. I moved goats around because in with the bucks, some of them with 1 buck and more with another buck, to get ready for the second breeding here. So yeah, other than that, not too much is happening. So I'll post the devotionals, but I'm not sure if I'll be posting any other videos. Hopefully, I am hoping to post my baking on Wednesday, that I do on Wednesdays. So, well, I'm not sure if I'll be doing any other ones, but I thought I'd give you guys an update of how this week is going to be. So, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button, and we'll talk to you later. See yas.